in a roadside bar on the edge of town. I sat with a drink, just trying to settle down. Then you walked in, Lucille, with that familiar grace. But the warmth was gone from your eyes and face. You said you were tired of being alone, of waiting on love that never really came home. You wanted wings, not roots in the ground, but what you left behind still echoes around. Lucille, you left when I needed you most, when the fields were dry and we were losing the coast. I don't blame you for chasing something real, but why'd you go, Lucille, without saying how you feel? No, I ain't a saint, I've made my share of wrongs, but I held on for us, tried to stay strong. Now you're sitting here like nothing went wrong, but the fire we had's been out too long. Lucille, you left when I needed you most, when the nights were cold and I was barely a ghost. I don't blame you for walking away to heal, but you tore me into, Lucille, that's the deal. Now you say you're sorry, but time won't rewind. The harvest is gone and the well's gone dry. We're not the same folks from that faded scene. We're just names in a story that might have been. Lucille, you left when the sky turned gray, and now you return like it's just yesterday. I don't hate you, I just wish I could feel something more than silence for you, Lucille. So here's to the years, to the tears we conceal, to the love that once lived, and the hurt that's still real, Lucille. I showed up at your doorstep with dust on these old boots, no map in my pocket, no plan to follow through. Then I saw your smile behind the glass, and somehow I knew I'd found my past. You poured me coffee and a little grace on that crooked porch in your quiet place. We talked of dreams and broken years, and I forgot all my restless fears. I never meant to leave, my dear, but the world's got a way of pulling you clear. And every time I'm miles away, my heart finds the road back to where you stay. Years went and the seasons turned, but your eyes still held the same slow burn. In the hush of night, I heard you breathe, don't you go, stay here with me. I never meant to leave my love. My footsteps always circle back to us, 'cause a heart like yours don't come around twice. You're the calm in my chaos, the peace in my life. And if one day I'm silent and still, don't remember me as a man who would roam, but as one who kept trying to stand still in the only place he'd ever call home. I never meant to leave since the day I found you. I knew I'd already arrived. I never meant to leave since the day I found you. I knew I'd already arrived. I found you in a quiet town, sunset gold, your hair falling down. You smiled like spring, soft and true. Right then I knew I belonged to you. I love you slow like rivers run, like morning dew beneath the sun. Through stormy skies or skies so blue, forever darling feels like you. We've danced in fields, we've fought the rain, but I'd do it all again and again. You're my porch light when I'm lost, my every mile, no matter the cost. I love you slow like rivers run, like Sunday songs and setting suns. Through mountain highs or valleys too, forever darling feels like you. Years may turn our hair to gray, but my heart won't ever drift away. I'll love you still when time is through, when all that's left is me and you. No need for words, no need for proof. Forever darling lives in you. Yeah, forever feels like you. You, forever feels like you. I met him on a midnight train, wearing boots all worn and cracked. A Dusty hat and eyes that said he'd never once look back. He poured a little whiskey, slid a card across to me, said, "Son, I've seen 1,000 hearts, and yours won't set you free." He lit himself a cigarette, the smoke hung in the air, and said, "You're carrying a memory like an old man wears despair. You're thinking about a woman, the one you lost along the line. But pain don't pay no interest, boy, and time ain't ever kind." He said, "You gotta know when to hold on, know when to let go, know when to walk away, when the wind begins to blow. You never count your heartache while you're sitting in the dark. There's time enough for crying when life has played its card." I asked him how he knew her face was living in my head. He smiled just like the lonely do and softly shook his head. "Saw the way you grip that ring you keep inside your coat. That kind of love don't die, son, it just learns how to float." He said, "You gotta know when to hold on, know when to let go, know when to walk away, when the wind begins to blow. You never count your heartache while you're sitting in the dark. There's time enough for crying when life has played its card." Then the train slowed down, he tipped his hat and stood. He said, "Son, don't chase the past, even if you think you should." He stepped out in the silence, and I never called his name, but I still hear his voice each time the sorrow calls her name. You gotta know when to hold on, know when to let go, know when to walk away, when the wind begins to blow. You never count your heartache while you're sitting in the dark. There's time enough for crying when life has played its cards. I packed away the letters, took your picture off the wall. This house don't feel much colder, but it sure feels twice as small. Friends keep saying try again, but I just shake my head and grin. 'Cause I'm done with love, done with trying, tired of falling, tired of crying. Gave my heart, it came back bruised. Now I got nothing left to lose. Don't need sparks, don't need the fire. I've lost the will, I've lost desire. You took the best, now there's nothing in me. I'm done with love, and love's done with me. I used to dream of Sunday walks, of talking slow, staying close. But dreams can turn to dust so fast, and some things just ain't meant to last. Now I find peace in being alone. It's quieter here since you've been gone. Yeah, I'm done with love, done with chasing. No more games, no more waiting. I gave it all too many times. Now I just pour it in these rhymes. No more stars, no violins, just a man and the life he's in. You took the song, you took the key. I'm done with love, and love's done with me. Maybe someday I'll feel again, but not today, and not like then. I'm done with love,